The most interesting project I've been able to work on here was actually my first 5-axis project, kind of my 5-axis training. It was a turbo elbow, so it's basically a piece of a car's exhaust that comes from the exhaust header and routes the exhaust gas into the turbo. A little background on that, my dad and my brother are building a race car right now. That's a twin turbo V8 engine, and we're making this custom location for the turbo, and they basically fabricated this sheet metal flange that would route the exhaust gas from the header to the turbo. What I was able to do was come in here and use our 3D gauge, which is a reverse engineering tool, and measure that part that they already made and put that in Mastercam. And from that I was able to model a one-piece machine part that would need to be machined in a 5-axis machine. And I modeled it, I programmed it, and we had a 5-axis centroid machine at the time that we used for cylinder head porting, and that machine actually worked perfectly for this part because it's basically a big port, it's a big tube, and I machined the whole part 5-axis from beginning to end, and right now that part has been traveling to all the different trade shows and everything, so my brother hasn't even been able to put it on his car yet because it's such a popular part here. So that was probably the most interesting and most fun part, just because you got to see the whole part, the whole process of mocking up a temporary sample part, then reverse engineering it, modeling it, and machining it 5-axis.